Well, this is awkward. I haven't uploaded anything for a long time, and I feel that needs to be addressed so that I don't leave you guys and gals hanging for more content. A lot's happened in the last 2 years I've been away. I've been overworked at the donut shop I worked at, working around 10 to 16 hour days for stretches of time ranging from 2 weeks to a month and a half with no days off and no overtime. Since I was on salary for $13 an hour. The icing on the cake is that due to a perfect storm of bad luck, my coworkers would either get injured or sick and couldn't work, or were fired for sexual misconduct or stealing money. Who did the boss man call on to fill those positions? This guy. Yeah, there is not a single doubt in my mind that some of you can totally relate to what was going on in my situation. It wouldn't have been as bad if the general manager was helping me by taking some of the load off my shoulders. He's a pretty obese guy and isn't as spry as I am, I can understand that. But when he tried to schedule his third vacation after I had my second vacation ripped out from underneath me due to a coworker breaking his ankle, just enough was enough. It wasn't the first time he shied away from work leaving me to deal with managing the place, and it certainly wasn't going to be the last. So I had to make a decision. Continue with the abuse or change careers. So I quit. I spent the last month at a local CDL college and obtained my Class A commercial driver's license. It was all paid for by a major trucking company to whom I will basically be enslaved by for the next year under penalty of having to pay the entirety of my student loans in full. But they seem like a decent company, so I really can't complain. I'll be on the road a lot these next few years, so I won't have as much free time as I usually do. Not that I use that time to make content or anything. I dick around a lot on the internet. Speaking of content, the main goal I have is to get settled with my role as an on-the-road driver and possibly make videos about interesting events while I'm driving around the country. If there's one thing I picked up is that truckers usually have interesting stories to tell. They're just not good at telling them. Funny enough, I do have one passion project that I haven't been able to touch since things got hectic at the donut shop. It's my interpretation of what happened before the events of the first episodes of My Little Pony and how Nightmare Moon escaped. I think it looks good, but I run into a lot of technical problems trying to get it to look the best it can. I've recently done my taxes, and YouTube is killing me in terms of paying off the 1099 miscellaneous income taxes. So to spare future me the tax burden and maybe actually getting money back from my tax returns, I've demonetized all my videos that haven't already been copyright claimed. This channel is now ad-free for the most part, and it isn't going to change anytime soon. Patreon would just be a repeat of the problem I'm looking to avoid. So that's where my channel stands as of this moment. I've never pretended to be a major YouTuber or use this channel as my main source of income. I did this as a hobby and for my own entertainment as well as to get some attention because I'm a sad sack of a jerk. Thank you all for supporting me and giving me critiques both good and bad. You ladies and gents are an inspiration to me to improve myself both on this channel and in real life. Hopefully I don't just leave this channel to die while I'm out and about and can come back with interesting stories to share. See you next time. One more thing to add about the donut shop I quit. I managed to get a bit of validation when I told the shop owner I was quitting. He didn't like that I was leaving, and to try to keep me, he offered me a $10,000 a year raise, basically putting me from $13 an hour to $18 an hour. I still turned him down, but gosh darn it, it was a really nice thing for him to do, and it let me know that my work was worth it. So now the plan is to earn 3 times as much money driving trucks.